certified by WeatherRate for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
I got to admit to being a little surprised by our tower cam a few minutes ago, Jamie. Most of the day was cloudy. Even saw a downpour at my house about midday. Didn't expect that. Boy, it's really cleared up. And as you mentioned, the temperature has risen with those skies clearing.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked at this, you think, well, yeah, it's been this way all day long, right?
No.
No, it is not. We went through a lot of the day with cloud cover, and it was actually welcome because it kept temperatures mild for much of the day, but skies are mostly clear right now. Temperatures at this hour sitting at 89 degrees. I want to show you a 12-hour radar loop just to prove the point that, yes, we did have clouds and rain earlier today. We had a complex of rain and thunderstorms slipping south out of the Kansas City area, dropped into the area, and it quickly fell apart once it made it down to about Highway 60. We still managed to get some rain here in Springfield, and on the outer edges of this, we triggered some thunderstorms across northeast Arkansas and southeast Missouri. But in the wake of this activity, most areas at this stage looking at mostly clear skies, and that's what we're going to go into the evening with. We do have one lone isolated shower just to the west of Pleasant Hope and southeast of Bolivar. That's it. Outside of that, again, quiet weather conditions. Now, there is going to be a risk of additional shower and thunderstorm activity toward tomorrow morning. Here's the setup. We've got a frontal boundary draped across the area from northwest to southeast. Later tonight, we're going to see a low-level jet cranking up. These are strong winds just off the surface, and they're going to work in from the west, and where they nose in and interact with a frontal boundary, you typically can get some shower and thunderstorm activity going on the other side of that. So that's why I think this is a zone where storms are a possibility. I say a possibility because the model guidance has been going back and forth on this. Sometimes it says, yes, we're going to see this. Other model runs are saying absolutely not, nothing. So there's a little bit of confusion in the model data, but I think with the ingredients that are in place, it certainly appears to be a decent possibility to me. So looking at our forecast overnight tonight, I think there'll be that risk for some shower and thunderstorm activity. Not so much this evening. I think this is going to be well after midnight when we see that risk develop over our eastern counties, and then that should push southeast out of the area during the morning hours. There's likely going to be a lot of high cloudiness spilling across our skies, those clouds coming in from the north. So I think that is going to play a role in just how hot our area can get. I don't think we're going to be able to max out our temperatures tomorrow afternoon. So after a morning low of about 72, it looks like afternoon highs ranging from maybe around 93, 94 off to the east to upper 90s to the west. Certainly, I think 100 in Joplin. Here in Springfield, again, with that high cloudiness, it's just a little iffy as to how hot it's going to get. So 96 or 97, I think, is around where we're going to get for the high temperature. I say that because I do think later this week, those influencing factors that we're going to find on Tuesday, they're not going to be there. And those afternoon highs are going to be allowed to max out. We've got a summer ridge in the southwest. It's going to be expanding east. That's going to make for a quiet weather pattern. I think, especially Wednesday on into this upcoming weekend. It's also got some very hot air associated with it. So I think we may see our first 100-degree day of this summer season here in Springfield. Most other reporting sites have already hit 100 this summer. So my heat headlines look like this. I think this is going to be the longest heat wave so far this summer. Average highs 96 to 101 on a daily basis into the weekend. Heat index values not too much above that, and that's because I think we're going to mix out that low-level moisture each afternoon. Rain chances slim to none as we look ahead the rest of the week and into this upcoming weekend. Our longest 90-degree stretch in Springfield, only 5 days. So that's why I'm saying I think this is going to be our longest hot weather stretch so far this summer season. I think probably Thursday, Friday are the days when we're going to be up around 100 degrees, and we're going to be close to that into this upcoming weekend. Steve?
All right, Jamie. Meanwhile, hundreds of millions